Well, hello, ladies. So this is Leslie, and what I want to talk to you guys about today is compliance. And I know most of you guys know that I have lupus and that I've had a kidney transplant, but what a lot of you guys don't know is that with my lupus, it caused me to have high blood pressure. And when I was younger, and I'm talking about like in my teenage years, I wasn't taking my blood pressure medicine as I was supposed to. And with me not taking the blood pressure medicine as prescribed, I would take it, either when I had a headache or, when I thought about it, I would take it. And, high blood pressure is a silent bomb because you don't really feel it until it's very high when you get headaches. And most people are walking around like I did with high blood pressure, and it was affecting my kidneys more and more and more. But they say hindsight is 20/20. I wish I knew now what. I'm sorry. I wish I knew then what I know now. And so, what I want to talk with you ladies about is compliance with medication. When I was in the hospital, my nurse, when she saw that I had a kidney transplant, she automatically thought that I had diabetes, and that's what destroyed my kidneys. And I told her, no, I have lupus. And she told me that she had diabetes, but she wasn't taking her medication. And I'm like, wait a minute. You're a nurse in a hospital, and you see people coming in here dying every freaking day, and you're not taking my medicine, taking your medicine. Now, this is from somebody that learned the hard way. Okay, so every time I get a chance to, talk with somebody about the medicine, and if you have something wrong and you're supposed to be taking medicine, then take your medicine. So she told me that she didn't even know where it was. She would take it when she found it. And I looked at her, I said, if you don't learn anything else from me, remember that the medicine that you're supposed to take for your diabetes is very important. She said that she had a little girl too. I'm like, you have an important there's a reason right there that you should, if you don't want to take it for yourself, you need to take it for your daughter so you can see her grow up. So after I left the emergency room, I didn't see her again. But I thought about it. I'm wondering, did she remember what I said? And if she's taking her medicine, I hope that what I said did touch her and make her take her medicine. So a few days ago, my mom was speaking to my cousin, and okay, I probably have to go back a little further. In 2005, a relative, she had a kidney transplant, and she needed help. So she lives in Miami. So I went down to help her because with me having kidney problems, having the transplant, and being on the medication, kind of know about that. So I went down and helped her. I stayed with her for a month and helped her with her with her transplant and taking her to the hospital for her lab works and things like that. So her kidney disease was caused by diabetes. And when I was there, I helped her take her blood sugar, which was high most of the time. And I spoke to her, and I'm like, okay. Now, remember, I've learned the hard way, so I try to get other people to kind of take my advice on not learning the hard way like I did. So I told her, I'm like, come on, we've got to do this. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it or getting around it. You've got to take your blood sugar level. You need to know what it is. She wasn't doing the insulin, and it was just piling up in the refrigerator. It wasn't doing that. And I'm like, okay, it's like, it's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. So I stayed down there, helped her get on her feet, which she did. She did very well. And this was in 2005. And when I was there in 2005, that is when Katrina hit Florida first. A lot of people don't realize that because it was so devastating. It was so devastating to Louisiana that a lot of people don't realize that it hit Florida first. And I was there when Katrina hit, and I was with her, and this was really scary. This was very scary to have the hurricane come through there and all the wind and the windows shaking and rattling. So it was wild, and the power being out and trying to get food and things like that, and trying to keep the refrigerator closed to keep the coldness in. It was an adventure, and hopefully I don't have to go through that one again. But so let me get back to what I was talking about before. So recently we got a call saying that they found her on the floor. She had a diabetic. She'd gone into a diabetic coma, and so from the diabetic coma, she went to the hospital, and now she is deaf. She's now having to wear diapers and a few other things. And it all stems back to not being compliant with the diabetes. So ladies, if you guys, and you don't have to have just diabetes, if you have high blood pressure, if you have, there's so many things that are out there. But if you have a condition and you're supposed to be taking medicine, or if you have high blood pressure, check it, make sure it's okay. If you have diabetes in your family, have your blood sugar taken, check it and make sure that it's at the right level. Because high blood pressure and diabetes are among two of the silent bombs that I call them, because you don't realize you have them until it's really at that stage where it's like you need help, So please, if you don't learn anything else from this video today, make sure your blood pressure is good. Make sure your blood sugar level is good. If you do know that you're diabetic, take your insulin and your blood sugar as directed. So I know I've gone past 10 minutes on this video. You ladies have a beautiful and blessed day. And thank you so much